Hello and welcome. My name is Samuel and I'm from Positiva Pengar, the Swedish branch of the International Movement for Monetary Reform. And it's super nice to see so many people here. We actually become over 300 as predicted. That's great. We are gathered here from all over the world for this webinar, An Economy Built on Debt. Is there a way out? Global debt recently reached a historic record of $348 trillion. That's more than 3 times the size of the world economy. Mortgages, consumer loans, corporate debt, government deficits continue to grow at an extraordinary speed. Why? So there is a reason that is almost never discussed today. Money itself is created as debt. For those of you who are totally new to this subject, here is just a super short explanation of how it all works. So you go to a bank and you take a loan of $100,000. You're now in debt. You have promised to pay $100,000 to the bank in the future. You also receive the amount on your bank account. Nothing strange so far, but wait a little bit here. Have you ever asked the question, where did this money actually come from? The answer is that it was created out of nothing. The bank didn't borrow it first from anyone else to later lend it to you. It just entered this amount on its computer and hocus pocus, new money is created. This is how new money enters the economy today. Banks are lending money into existence. Moreover, this new money, it's actually also a debt. It's a promise to pay you in cash if you go to, for instance, an ATM to take out banknotes. So digital money, it's just the bank's liabilities to its customers. That is what we are using as means of payments today. So the origin of almost all digital money, it's a loan. And moreover, money is itself a debt. So what's the problem with all these debts then? The problem with this mountain is that it keeps growing. Say that the income of these guys, it is their climbing speed. If GDP increases, their income increases and they climb faster. The problem is just that the money supply and thus the corresponding debts have for a long time been growing between 2 to 3 times faster than GDP. In other words, today the mountain of debt, it grows much faster than what these guys can climb. This means that they will never reach the top. This is of course not a sustainable situation. What should we do? Is there a way out from under this ever-growing mountain of debt? To help us to answer this question, we, 23 organizations working for a better economy, we have invited Dr. Dr Kumhof. Michael is a leading researcher in monetary economics who recently worked as a senior researcher at the Bank of England. Michael has deep knowledge of money, banking, and the financial system. He's especially skilled at building macroeconomical models and simulations that help us understand how different monetary systems work and their potential consequences. He has even worked at the International Monetary Fund and developed their main model for simulating the global economy. Through his rigorous economic analysis, his influential papers, and thoughtful lectures, he has played a key role in bringing debt-free money and monetary reform into the academic and into the public debate. So it's a great pleasure to have you here, Michael. We are very much looking forward to your talk. Maybe you can just start and telling us the story of how you become engage in these questions and these topics.
Thank you for the kind introduction. So the history goes back to roughly the year 2006, when I worked at the IMF. I was building their global economic model. It was still a work in progress at the time.